Hey guys, today we're gonna check out the Line6 HX Stomp. It's a multi-effects guitar processor, and basically it's so nice to have something so small that's just gonna do it all. I wish when I was 13 years old I would have this so I can just play and enjoy and not think about pedals and what EMGs I don't have. It's a perfect size for those guys and girls that goes out and play clubs. And they just want to have something on the pedal board that's going to give them everything. You don't want to carry the heavy amp, no cab, nothing. You can go straight out to the front of house guy and he could fix everything for you. It's easy. I love it. I've been playing this for about 2 weeks now, and I just love the simplicity of just starting it up and playing. And it sounds great. Today I'm playing my Solar A16 ETC. Every tune. And that goes straight into the HX Stomp that has 2 outputs, so it's stereo, into my sound card. Easy peasy. Let's start looking at the inputs and outputs of the unit. We got 2 inputs if you want to have a stereo signal. We have 2 outputs that you also can run out in stereo, or you can run mono if you want that as well. It also has an effects loop, and that works really well. It's so easy to just hook up your favorite modulation pedal straight in the effects loop. We also got a MIDI in and through. That means we can hook up any other device that's also controlled by MIDI and pass through as well. So we can control even more stuff. We have an expression pedal input. That means that you can control effects with an expression pedal. I also heard that you can add another switch through that effects input as well. And on the side you also have a headphone jack, and that's super useful for that kind of quick, just start it up, put on your in-ears, and just jam out, and don't disturb your neighbors. Don't be that dude and do that. God damn, your neighbors hate you. We need better neighbors. So let's talk about the controls. On the bottom here we have 3 foot switches that is programmable. And as it is now, if you hold the right one, you will just come to the tuner. So let's check my tuning. Nice. And I'm using a strobe tuner, and you can actually switch them out. And on the screen you can see that it says gain, tone and level. And these dials under here will actually control that. So it gets kind of tactile feel. So in the top here you got a controller that you can move between the different, you can see it move sideways. And that will bring different options down here that you control with this. And that means that you can also, there's a page button here, so you can change pages, and you see you get different settings like treble, presence, channel volume, sag. And if you want to shut it off, you press the middle button. And if you want to change, say, the amp, press in this scroll wheel, and you can switch between all these cool amps. Let's check out. There it is. It's pretty... a lot. There's a lot. Holy crap. And if you want to go back to the ordinary menu, press home. And last but not least, you have a classic volume. Ding. So let's check out some sounds. We're not gonna go through some presets today. I'm more like, because it can do so much. It has so many presets that you can sit and play for days. But you know, I'm just gonna do my own. And let's start with a clean. So my favorite kind of clean sound is like a Fender Deluxe reverb with a spring reverb would be nice. Maybe some delay and a clone kind of transparent overdrive in front. So let's do that. And this is my clean tone. So to create a new preset, we're gonna plan out first what we're gonna do. So on this dial you control the position, and in the end we're gonna have a reverb, we know that. Then we're gonna have a delay before. So maybe here we would have a cab. So let's add a cab. Then you press this and you got all these kind of options to do. And you can see you have amp and cab, but that's like a match cab. Let's have just a cab. Boop. I don't know. 112. Let's say. What do we want? Like greenbacks. Oh, oops. Say we're gonna have. Let's do that. 4x12 greenbacks. And then we're gonna have an amp. Click. Amp. Guitar amp. We can also do bass. Nice. US Deluxe. Vibrato. Of course. I'm gonna go coil split on a neck pickup. And it sounds like this. I'm like, toe knob. So dark. Well, let's see if we can add some brightness to that. Let's go to the settings page, and I see the treble is pretty low. Let's bump that up to 7. We have no presets. Presets. Can't even speak today. Now it's gonna sound a little harsh here. Maybe a little too trebly. Let's back off. Cool sound though. So now let's add some modulation. So let's add that reverb. Reverb. Click. Stereo reverb, that's cool. Ding. Boop. What do we have? What do we have? Double tank. Plateau. Okay. A little too much. Then what we can do, we can actually scroll this wheel to change different kind of reverbs. I instantly hear that it's too much mix. So let's put that down. Say 20%. Then I want to have some delay, because why not? I'm pressing like that. It's odd. Delay. Stereo delay. Oh, I see. That's how you can do it. Modded chorus echo sounds like it might be something cool, like say a Memory Man, maybe? Just to play with it more, let's add a compressor in, say, the front, maybe? Dynamics, probably, right? Yes. Let's add a mono. Deluxe comp, okay. Now I instantly feel like Def Leppard. Okay, let's add the final touch. We're gonna delete or disable the first compressor, and then we're gonna add a overdrive. As I said in the beginning, let's go for something clonish. Minotaur! Makes sense, right? It's a Minotaur on the clone. One cool thing with this unit is that you don't have to tinker like I do in the menus. Even if that's simple enough, you can actually use the Helix program and program it from there. And then you can probably find your voice and other presets and stuff online. Very good. This unit actually has the same sounds as its bigger brothers. So what do I think about sounds? Well, I think it sounds great. But does it sound exactly like a dual rectifier, exactly like a tweed or whatever? No, certainly not. It's probably not even close. But the thing is that sometimes you just have to use your ears. You just have to think about what kind of sound I want, you know? What sounds good, sounds good. You don't want to end up like a snob, like, oh, the revision 2 of the blackface sounds way better. It had a 2K mid-range pot instead of a 1K. And you're sitting there like, okay, but this sounds good too for me, you know? But with that said, it doesn't sound bad. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying that it won't sound exactly like your favorite amp. It will probably sound close to your favorite amp. I think this unit is great for those guys and girls that don't wanna have a computer, they're gonna sit by with their monitors and listen, just hook up a headphone straight to the unit and just listen and play. I think those people will really benefit of using a hardware like this. And if you want to record something, boom, straight in the interface with stereo and whatever. And now in 2021 they actually release a new one that has more switches. That's about it. So they're still using the same form factor but just building it up with, I think it's called XL. So guys, that's all for me today. Thank you guys for watching. See ya!